شو
اون چی بود؟ موضوع چی عزیزم؟
نمیدونم. فکر کنم فقط مشکل برقی بود.
نه بابا اون مشکل برقی نبود.
برام همه چیز درست به نظر میاد.
به خدا برو نگاه کن. گرفته حرارت هسته reaktor پرید بالا.
ایراد از دستگاه استارت کننده است. آفلاینه.
بیارش آنلاین دیگه.
همین کارو میکنم. جواب نمیده.
خب پاشو.
نکن جان چرا همه خاموشن؟
خدا خطرناک شده.
بایستا! کجا میری؟
خدا چقدر مگه تو حاضری به جای من بری؟
میره بالا. پس از سوال خدا. فرید ببین سیستم برگشت رو لاین. فرید درستش کردی. فرید جواب بده. باشو فرید پاشو.
What do you mean it wasn't us? I thought this kind of cyber sabotage was our calling card.
Mostly ours, but the Russians and the Chinese have made advances.
The damn Russians and the Chinese sold them the reactive technology in the first place. Doesn't make good business sense to attack it.
Who then? Our allies?
Well, so far, everyone is denying responsibility, including the Israelis.
Of course they're going to deny it, but the fact is they wanted that plant gone even more than we did.
Not like this. The whole point of a viral attack is to cripple a target without causing any collateral damage. This was a deliberate attempt to trigger a full-scale meltdown. The number of casualties could have been enormous.
How many?
Short-term, maybe a few dozen. Long-term, Chernobyl. And then some.
Those people produce 4 million barrels of oil a day. We all know they don't need nuclear power. They built that plant to get their hands on weapons-grade plutonium, and somebody roadblocked them. I don't care much who.
I think you're missing the point, General. Somebody may have done us a favor today, but what happens tomorrow? How many nuclear power plants currently operating on American soil?
65.
And how many of those might be vulnerable to this kind of attack?
All of them. Whoever did this has an alarming disregard for human life. And as of this moment, we don't have a clue who they are or where they might be.
This is Bowden authorizing the direct line. Get me the president.
Iranian nuclear power plant suffers technical glitch. Thousands spend night without power. Yawn.
Come on.
Morning.
Morning. You got that story for me on the bylaw vote?
Soon. Listen, you didn't happen to read the Wire story this morning about the nuclear power plant in the Middle East?
Bunch of Persians had to cook by candlelight. Is that news?
What if there was more to it? What if the plant almost had a meltdown?
Pretty sure the wire services would have picked that up.
Well, what if it was a cover-up?
Jesse, look, I know you want to break a big story, but a power outage halfway around the world?
I have a source.
Who?
That guy that I interviewed for the computer activism article.
The kid?
Yeah.
Only thing he's a good source for is pirated software. Just file the story you were assigned. Seriously, you want to get a shot at the big time, get good at delivering the small time.
Can I help you? Hi, is Daniel in?
I had to send him out for more cleaning supplies. Just to get him out from behind that computer. Come on in.
Thanks. I'm Jessie White.
Oh, I'm Danny's mother, Fiona.
Wow.
Sorry for the mess, but perhaps you're used to seeing it like this.
No, it's not like that. I'm a reporter. I'm interested in him for a story.
Oh, well, Danny's never gone for long. Make yourself at home. I have a bathroom to attack. Excuse me. Not one of these tenants owns a scrub brush. Oops.
Jesse? What are you doing here?
I didn't realize that you were such a big fan.
Yeah, those are up there for research purposes. So, that nuclear facility in the Middle East, it came this close to a full-blown meltdown. Mm-hmm. Well, what if I told you that the meltdown was caused by a virus sent from the outside?
You mean like the Stuxnet virus? The one that took down the uranium centrifuges a while back?
You know your stuff.
Yeah, and I also know that that virus, it was some product of the intelligence community intended to slow down a facility. But what you're talking about is something that would kill countless people.
Intriguing, huh?
My editor's gonna need a reputable source. I assume that you have one?
I might.
I see. Well, it was great catching up with you, Daniel.
Wait, Dubito. Ring any bells?
You mean those online hackers that went after the IMF last month?
They prefer hacktivists.
You're affiliated with them? I mean, you know who they are?
Of course, I mean, I roll with some pretty big players.
Daniel, the FBI have been after them for a while now. If I could get an interview, you know, my boss...
They are incredibly secretive. I mean, it's not like you just call an 800 number.
You don't actually know them, do you?
Well, it just so happens that I was recently invited to join them in one of their chat rooms. Very covert, only for the trusted.
I'm done. I'll be heading out now. It's very nice to meet you, Jessie.
Lovely to meet you.
Thanks, Mom.
I want to meet them.
There's no way.
Look, you won't know until you ask. And Daniel, I would be so appreciative if you asked.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And now we wait.
Colonel, we ready?
Yes, sir.
I don't have to tell you there's a lot of opposition to this test. The president's counting on a successful run to silence his critics.
Maybe the sound of a ballistic missile being taken out before it can reach American soil will drown them out a little.
Let's hope so.
Weapons tight.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's him. Fireball. 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 Track 2005.
Interceptor fire authorized.
Fire authorized.
Eagle 1 is away. Track 2005. Time to intercept, 45 seconds.
What the hell? What just happened?
I don't know, sir.
Intercept in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Damn it.
Captain, talk to me.
Sir, it appears Eagle 1 changed course just before impact.
How is that possible?
I don't know, sir, but it's heading back to land.
Abort both missiles.
Yes, sir. Target missile aborted. Intercept missile. Intercept missile still in flight, sir.
Try again.
No response, sir.
Captain, I want that bird out of the sky now.
I know, sir. I'm trying.
What the hell's going on?
We've lost communication with Eagle 1. It's out of control.
Where's it coming down?
If it maintains current trajectory, San Francisco.
Dear God.
Captain,
Still no response.
impact in less than 20 seconds.
Missile down.
Do you name your ants?
Did my mother say something to you? She thinks the ants are weird too.
No, they're not weird. Just eccentric, maybe.
Well, Einstein was eccentric, so
Yeah.
I'm in good company. Ants are amazing. They're social creatures and extremely well organized. They're also predatory and territorial. They wage wars, lay siege, enslave. They're a little microcosm of humanity, and I am their god. A benevolent god who respects and watches over them.
And if they got out and bit you?
Then they would feel my wrath. Told you.
You tell this Balfagor who I am, the story that I want to write.
There is no way that he's gonna meet with a reporter. Really?
Daniel, something big's just happened. Can you switch it to TV?
This is Victoria Mendez reporting from Los Altos, California, where about an hour ago, the area was struck by a missile. There are unconfirmed reports of at least 50 dead and dozens injured.
Tori, we've been told the missile was launched from Vernon Spriggs Air Force Base.
That's right. The Air Force has released a statement saying that the accident is under investigation, but other than that, officials haven't said much. Meanwhile, here and around the country, civilian outrage continues to grow.
How did this happen, General? We're supposed to have safeguards in place to make accidents like this impossible.
It wasn't an accident. Air Force Control at Vernon Spriggs was the victim of a cyber attack.
Our analysis of the computer worm shows that it has many of the same characteristics as the virus that attacked the Qureshi nuclear plant.
Wasn't that a refined version of the virus that we initially launched against the same target?
I'll bet 2 of my stars is from the same source.
Something we need to know here, General Overson. The NSA been adapting our cyber insurgency efforts with some black ops mandate of your own?
Sir, are you implying we
I'm not implying.
The NSA did not hybridize that virus, and we are not responsible for either of those 2 incidents.
Then who is?
Hackers.
Those aren't bored teenagers trying to change their grades on a high school computer. This group is incredibly sophisticated, well organized, with dozens of high-profile hacks to their credit.
It is an alarming escalation, but one in keeping with their radical philosophy. They have issued several statements condemning the missile defense program, including this one just 4 days ago, which specifically warns of dire consequences should the test be allowed to continue.
So far, they've been able to maintain their anonymity.
I want them found, and I want them dealt with. Now.
I hope you're all familiar with debito, derived from the Latin, debito ergo cogito ergo sum. Anyone know what that means?
I doubt, therefore I think, therefore I am.
Debito, debito, debito. We know the inner circle is a group of select individuals from around the world. Beyond that, we know very little. They're ghosts, shadows, and we need that to change. I want to know where they are. I want to know what they're doing, and I want to know what they had for breakfast. How's it going? What do you got?
Whoever these guys are, they're good. May 2009, they executed a denial of service attack against military government in Southeast Asia. April 2010, they bring down a major Swiss bank by exposing money laundering. February 2011, they help local media circumvent a crackdown by regimes in the Middle East.
What's with all these names?
Princes of Hell, based on the 7 deadly sins. Here. Lucifer, Mammon, Leviathan, Beelzebub,
Belphegor.
Sloth. According to legend, he seduced people with wild ideas for inventions they believed would make them rich.
Great. A demon that uses technology to wreak havoc. All right. Well, they gotta have a weakness. There's gotta be a way in.
The mob.
What?
When the FBI broke the Carpesi crime family, we didn't go after the capos. We went after the low-level guys, the soldiers. That was our way in. Wannabes. The low-level hackers looking to make a name for themselves, trying to make it to the big time. Now, if anyone is going to lead us to the inner circle of debito, it's going to be one of these guys.
Okay, sounds like a start. Anybody stand out? Let's do it.
Did we just wait for the woman behind the counter to call it a latte for Belphegor?
Something tells me he knows who we are.
Right.
bas, les bretelles et les chausses aux talons. Elle a un cul chaud.
I knew this was too good to be true. My boss is gonna kick my ass for this.
Whoa, wait. We were just getting to know each other. I mean, we...
Sit. Dude, I just wanted to say that I'm a huge fan.
Let's skip the pleasantries and just get to it.
Okay, my name is...
Jesse White. You wrote that article last year about online activism. It's pretty good.
Thanks. Look, I need to know why you think a nuclear plant was attacked.
Look, everything we feared is all starting to happen. The near meltdown, the missile incident, they're just the beginning.
Wait a minute, are you saying that what happened to the missile, that wasn't an accident either?
We tried to stop it, but we were too late.
Stop it? How? Who's responsible?
Who? No, it's...
Is something wrong?
Green jacket, he was on the subway.
Well, maybe it's just a coincidence.
Kid, there's no such thing. What, you think it's a coincidence that your cell phone company is owned by a conglomerate who just happens to be a major contributor to a politician who just happens to sit on a top secret committee that oversees NSA funding, huh? Because if you do, and don't worry if you hear a strange clicking noise on your phone the next time you answer it. I'm sure it's nothing.
Hey, I don't think so, pal!
My friend is not... Oh my god! Wait! Oh my god! Are you?
Somebody call the police!
You Daniel Kirsten?
How do you know?
Sorry, who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Jesse White. I'm with the Chronicle.
I'll get to you in a minute. Daniel, I'm FBI agent Hollis. You're under arrest.
What?
No,
Why?
He didn't do anything wrong.
He's a possible accessory to some serious cybercrime, and now he's at the scene of an attempted murder.
That's ridiculous. He's a kid. Okay, we were coming to meet that guy and someone opened fire on him. We have nothing to do with this.
So you were both coming to meet the victim?
Yes, I told you I'm doing a story and I needed some information.
Okay, that makes you a material witness. You'll be coming too.
This is ridiculous. We were just shot at.
Fact. It hit San Francisco. Fact. Guided weapons utilize leading-edge technology.
All right, so you're saying a cyber terrorist takes control of a missile and redirects it? It's never been done.
Not yet, but I'm telling you, somebody out there is sending us a nasty wake-up call.
Okay, so you mean to tell me some kid...
Hello?
Mike, you've got to come home now.
What happened?
It's Alicia. She's had a seizure. She's not moving.
Call 911.
I did. She's not breathing.
I'm almost there. Naomi, it's me.
What's the matter?
Where is Alicia?
She's in bed. Mike, what's wrong? Mike, what is it?
You just called me. You said she had an attack.
No, I didn't. She hasn't had an attack in months. Mike, talk to me. What is going on?
It's work. I have to take this. This is over, sir.
It's about what the hell did you do?
Sir, I'm gonna have to call you back. I believe this phone has been compromised.
I want an explanation, and I want it now.
What happened?
I said deal with them. I did not say have them killed.
Have who killed? What are you talking about?
Those hackers you fingered for the missile sabotage, they were all identified as Target Red.
That's impossible.
Wetworks took them all out. It's got NSA's fingerprints all over it.
Sir, I never gave those orders.
Then who the hell did?
Look, I already told you that the guy was shot before I could get anything useful. Now, you're gonna have to charge me with something or release me. I know my rights.
Well, I'm surprised. Most reporters know that under the Patriot Act, I can pretty much keep you here until you collect Social Security. And then there's your record. 3 citations for contempt of court.
For protecting my sources.
2 arrests for obstruction of justice.
2 acquittals. Good to know that due process isn't dead after all.
All right, fine. You can go. For now.
Thank you. What about Daniel?
He stays.
He doesn't know anything.
I think he does. And for your sake, I hope you haven't compromised your journalistic integrity.
FBI agent Max Hollis conducting a witch hunt. Do you really want that in my story?
Your source is in a coma and your friend is a suspected terrorist. You don't have a story.
They were NSA operatives who terminated the DeVito elite. Our codes, our network, Bowden's right, the trail leads directly back to this office.
Someone's trying to set me up. Who has that power?
We have been trying to isolate and identify the DeVito leadership for months. And these kill commands have names, addresses. The victims were practically gift-wrapped. It's like the intel came out of thin air.
I swear, okay, I've never met that guy before in my life. I barely knew him.
That's not what your chat logs say. They indicate you've known him for over a year.
You took my computer from my apartment?
Yeah, you can have it back, though. My people have mirrored the drive, and trust me, they will search it very, very carefully.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I talked to him. Online. We had similar interests.
Like hacking government sites? We know you were trying to get their attention. You wanted a little notoriety.
It's not like that.
You admire them, don't you?
I believe in what they stand for.
Daniel, they're murderers.
It wasn't them.
No? And who was it? Who else had the ability to hack into a top-secret military facility and take over an Air Force missile, Daniel? You?
God, no.
Come on, you were trying to get their attention. Maybe this was your audition.
That's insane.
Daniel, you were in this very deep, and you need to start cooperating.
I'm trying, but I just don't know anything. Maybe I could help you find the others. I've never had contact with them, but I could put out some feelers.
The others. Like Mammon, Beelzebub, Leviathan, Lucifer.
That's what they call themselves, yeah?
We're gonna have trouble finding them, Daniel, because they're all dead. Belphegor's the only one left.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And you had better hope he survives, because right now he is the only one who can tell me what is really going on here.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Wow, for some reason, it looked like the system was down, but it seems like everything's okay now.
You know, whenever I run into computer trouble, I just get my 11-year-old son to help. In my house, he's tech support.
Hey. Hey.
Oh my God.
Code Blue! We need some help in here now!
There was a computer failure in the ICU last night. Belphegor was killed. So, what do you think the odds are that this was a coincidence?
0.
It's open season on hackers out there, Daniel. You sure you want to leave?
What makes you think I'll be safe in here?
Well, as long as we don't hook you up to any machinery.
Everything's hooked up. One way or another.
Yeah. Come on, let's get out of here.
I'm not one of the bad guys, by the way.
Just consider yourself lucky we don't have enough evidence to charge you with anything. But don't get too comfortable. If they can get to Belphegor, they can get to you if they want to. There. Take this. Call me if you can think of anything else that might be useful. And don't leave town.
Huh? What a mess.
Daniel? Hey, it's just me. I called to check on you, and they said that you were released. Wow. What a mess. Did you hear about Belphegor?
They're all dead. No more DeVito.
What? All of them? My God, what could be so important that they were all murdered? Did you happen to notice the T-shirt that Belphegor was wearing in the restaurant?
No?
It had a logo, Mecha Omega 3.
Mecha Armageddon 3?
Yeah, that's it.
It's a game. It has a huge cult following, but it doesn't come out until next summer. So, then he must have some connection with the company that makes it.
Wait a minute, that's it.
Belphegor, a.k.a. Brian Fisher.
Nice work.
If he backed up his information anywhere, it's there.
Can you hack into it?
No, see, that's the whole point. These companies maintain secure intranets that are isolated from the web. We'd have to physically get inside. I don't want to get arrested. Okay, what if Agent Hollis...
Just screw Agent Hollis. That's Ralph's. My dog.
Really? You don't strike me as a dog person.
Oh yeah? What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. You just seem like somebody who would prefer the company of cats.
Meaning I'm cold? Aloof?
I didn't say that.
Guy has an ant farm.
Yeah, ants are a lot more interesting and complex than people realize.
Showtime. Come on. All right.
What are you doing?
It's called bumping. Works with almost every lock.
What the hell?
Okay, listen.
You do realize that if you got the phone line, you'll deactivate the security system and bring the cops here, right?
Exactly. Okay, let's go. Come on.
Earlier on, with the whole cat thing, you know, I was thinking more along the lines of you being, you know, independent, cool under pressure, you know, like back at the diner.
Can you do me a favor? Just stop talking. So our company guy, he checks inside with one officer. The other one checks the perimeter.
That's amazing. You're amazing. Do you have a boyfriend?
I just dumped a guy. Cheated on me.
Huh. That sucks. I'm not seeing anyone either.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Wait, why?
Okay, they're back. Well, everything seems fine. Must be something wrong with the alarm system. Someone will swing by in the morning and check it out. Good night. Bye. But in the meantime, we have a window of opportunity. Bingo.
Some of these files are probably encrypted.
Don't worry, we got lots of time.
I don't believe this.
What? What is it?
The data that was hacked is all relating to brain mapping, chaotic algorithms, pattern recognition. Those are the building blocks of an artificial intelligence.
So you're saying that someone's building like an AI from stolen data?
No. No, see, that's just it. Everyone wants to know who could have done all these things, right? Well, the answer is no one. That's what DeVito figured out, and that's probably why they were murdered.
I don't understand.
Okay, so for years, people have said that all the interconnected computers in the world could form a kind of critical mass, and a distinct consciousness could spontaneously emerge. It's like in Shelley's Frankenstein, how the doctor creates a creature out of a bunch of different sources, but here, the creature created itself. If DeVito is right, then do you know what an AI like this could do?
What?
Whatever it wants. You should go write the real story. I've got an idea.
So now you've added breaking and entering to your resume.
How'd you find me so fast?
Our tech spoofed your phone. We knew your location the moment you turned it on.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah. Start talking, Daniel.
Agent Hollis, we've got company. Here, sir.
Michael Overson, NSA.
Sir, I didn't realize you'd be directly involved in this investigation.
I'm involved in everything critical to national security. Is he one of yours?
It's Agent Fitzsimmons. He's
That's
currently...
fine. Our boys will take it from here. What's your name, son?
Daniel Gerson.
All right, Daniel. Tell us what you know.
Is the security system back online?
Yeah, what?
The cameras can read our lips. Haven't you seen 2001? There's also computers in here with microphones. We need to go somewhere else.
Are you telling me that this is some kind of artificial intelligence?
A singularity. Spontaneously generated and operating without any kind of human control.
Sounds pretty far-fetched.
How many computers do you think are online around the world right now? Billions. Now, you connect enough synapses and eventually you get a brain.
Prove it.
How do you prove something has consciousness unless it reveals itself to you?
Those files tell you how to terminate it.
This is not a computer glitch anymore. It's a living entity. What's this?
Daniel, this is a confidentiality agreement. Everything that we've said in this office is now classified. You sign this, and all charges against you will be dropped.
Sir, he's still part of my investigation.
Oh, I spoke with your commanding officer, Agent Hollis, and he assured me of your full cooperation.
You took that pretty well back there.
Having my case hijacked? Yeah, it's been a banner day.
You know, if this is a sentient AI, you probably would have been the one credited with discovering it.
Discovering it is one thing. Stopping it is something entirely different.
They have no idea what they're dealing with. They're treating it like a bug that needs to be exterminated. But what if that makes it worse? Can you let me out here?
Where's Jesse, Daniel?
How should I know?
You were alone last night?
Of course.
We should really play poker together. I could use the easy money. What does she know?
She may know a few things.
You signed a confidentiality agreement.
She didn't.
If she goes public with this, it'd be like telling the world that aliens exist. There are people out there that just couldn't handle that.
Yeah, that's what governments always say when they want to keep secrets. But maybe people deserve the truth. Now, are you gonna let me out or what?
Thank you. Daniel, you're playing with fire. You better be careful.
Later, fool.
Can you break the encryption?
In time. Whatever's buried in these files, he sure went out of his way to safeguard them. You don't really think we're dealing with an AI, do you? Sir?
Why kill DeVito if they were wrong?
Computer program.
One so sophisticated that it has the power of independent thought.
You want to explain to me how a computer program creates itself?
Macroevolution, abiogenesis, spontaneous creation from anomaly.
Put away your science and philosophy PhDs, Tremaine. This thing is attacking us.
No, it's not, sir. Not in any kind of targeted way.
Are you saying these are just random actions?
Well, more like experimentation. It's figuring out how to adapt in its own environment. For example, we believe that it monitored our attempts to get past security at the nuclear plant. Probably saw it as a puzzle to be solved. It's testing its abilities.
It's killing people.
But that is not necessarily its primary intention. This early in its development, it makes total sense that it is entirely self-interested, with no real concern about how its actions affect others.
You make it sound like a child.
In some ways, it might be.
Well, excuse me for sounding less than Christian, but if some child sprung up from nowhere and started murdering people, I wouldn't have a problem with somebody killing it.
We need more information before we consider a course of action.
Exactly what other information do you need?
Who else knows about this?
For the moment, we believe it's contained.
Good.
Miles, this isn't just a big story. This might be the biggest story of all time.
You want me to believe a computer program has started thinking for itself and has begun killing people?
Look, I know that it's a lot to grasp.
I think you've lost your grasp on reality.
All right, Miles, this thing, it's an artificial intelligence. And it is only going to continue to get stronger and more dangerous. Other things are going to start happening. People, they have a right to know.
Jess, well, you still have a job. Go.
Hello?
Hey. It's me.
Oh, hi. How's your trip going?
Fine. How's Alicia?
She's good. She's having a sleepover at Kyla's.
No. We can't do that. We need to keep her safe.
Oh, Mike, come on.
And Naomi, I need you to go to Dr. Logan's office in the morning. You need to tell him I need to see him. I'm going to fly back first chance I get.
Are you kidding me? It takes weeks to get in to see that guy.
You'll see me. We need to talk about alternative therapies.
Mike. Mike.
I'm going to have to call you back.
Hello, Michael.
Who is this?
Your friend. I need your help.
No. No way.
Really?
How we doing?
We're in tough, sir, but we'll crack it.
Don't tell me you guys have been working at it all night.
Yeah.
Well, take a break. I've got coffee and donuts in the other room for you.
Yes, sir.
Sir? I'm good, sir.
I'm not asking. I'm telling. Take a break.
No, this can't be happening.
What is it?
Sir, all the data's gone. I don't know what happened. We lost everything.
What's going on?
Oh, a bunch of French banks had their records wiped. The whole financial system is collapsing. You know, maybe it's not too late to find a deserted island somewhere and just build a cabin, grow my own food. Ralph and I can survive without technology.
You'd only take your dog?
He's never betrayed me. He's never wanted anything but love.
So, have you heard from Hollis?
A dozen messages warning me not to go public with this.
So what? I mean, you filed the story already, right?
No, my editor is refusing to run it.
Why?
Because it sounds crazy and we don't have any evidence.
You've got the evidence. It's sitting in your purse.
Excuse me?
There. Right there. I used to love Pokemon when I was a kid.
What is this?
It's a portable hard drive. I backed up Belphegor's computer files and I slipped it in your purse.
Wait a minute, this is why you didn't want me to stay with you, the software company.
Belphegor died because of what's on that drive. I want to find out why. He wouldn't have wanted the government to have it.
So you only cared about the hardware?
You don't need my help. It's just you and your dog, right? Hey, could I please get a double cap without chocolate sprinkles?
Some agent from the NSA was just here. Asked a bunch of questions about you.
Where you were, what you were writing about.
Look, Miles, I told you that we have to get a story out there before they shut us down.
What about the kid? Would he be willing to go on the record?
No, not without getting charged with treason. They made him sign a confidentiality agreement.
Then you still got nothing.
No, we do. We have something. Belphegor's secret files.
And maybe the only one in the world that can deliver them to us has got that drive safely in his pocket.
Welcome to Cyber Command. Every step is being taken to isolate this facility from all outside intrusion. Every loophole is being locked down.
Is Overson on board with this?
I don't much care what the NSA thinks. They might even be partly to blame for this. Too many private agendas. From now on, our fight happens under my watch. This is Major Kensington, U.S. Army Cyber Command. He's the man who's going to fix this problem for us.
And how exactly are you going to do that?
I've run over 1,000 hours of simulations for just this kind of event.
We're going to need more than simulations. How'd you make Major so fast?
You're looking at the young man whose code sabotaged those North Korean missile tests. Hear him out.
As impressive as our enemy may be, it is essentially a computer program. We managed to isolate a part of it within a virtual operating system, and we accelerated time within the containment model. Having studied its responses and characteristics, we're now working on a unique polymorphic code we'll use to target the attack.
Well, if this thing is as intelligent as we're being led to believe, isn't there a good chance that it'll just recognize the threat and take steps to neutralize it?
Probably, which is why the payload will be made up of two components. A self-learning dummy virus will draw the AI's attention long enough for the actual virus to do the work.
A virus within a virus.
And how confident are you that this will actually work?
I can't give you odds, sir. I can't tell you it's our best shot.
Right now, it's our only shot.
Once I get back to my place, I'll get started on the decryption. DeVito had a plan to put the AI genie back in the bottle. I'm certain of it. What? New car?
It's newish.
Including remote diagnostics, advanced communications, and GPS.
Yeah, why?
Pull over.
Why?
Pull over. What are you doing?
It's not me!
Oh no, oh my god! Whoa!
Stop! Daniel!
Wrong way! Are you okay? I can't breathe. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I smell smoke. Oh god. Try the window. Try the window. Help! Somebody please! Help! We're stuck in here! Please! It's not opening! Watch your eyes! Oh god! Ah! Oh no! No! Jesse, go! Come on! Let's go! Give me your hand! Look at me!
Wait!
Oh, come on!
It's Ralph.
Are you kidding me? We gotta go!
Oh my god. Daniel. It's okay.
Crazy, man.
It's my ex-boyfriend's.
Guys, please. Everybody just get back, okay?
Are you alright?
Clear the area, please.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. You okay?
So what, you're just following us?
Yeah, that's my job. Let's not forget about the fact that I just saved your lives.
So you were following us?
Guys, what happened?
I don't know. The brakes just gave out.
It was no accident.
I thought that DeBito hard drive was supposed to hold critical information.
It may well have, but it was rigged to self-terminate. There was nothing we could do.
The president's taking a lot of heat from our allies. They may not have the whole picture yet, but it's only a matter of time.
With all due respect, sir, it would be a mistake to divulge anything even to our closest allies.
Why?
Because then they would want a say in how we proceed.
The problem is global. Europe's been without telecommunications for the past 3 days, and this morning in South America,
We let this
all
get
our
out of our
traffic
hands. We
control
lose
went
control
down.
of the situation.
We don't have control now.
It's getting smarter and more strategic. If we wait to act, it could be too late.
Then what do you suggest we do?
A plan is unfolding as we speak.
What plan?
Hey, I'm not getting in that car. That's an FBI car, which means it's tracked and monitored and...
Look, this thing is watching us.
Maybe it's trying to prevent you from going public.
That wouldn't hurt it. The drive.
What drive?
There must be something on the drive that it doesn't want us to find.
Okay, but I mean, how would it know that you made a copy?
Made a copy of what?
You called your editor and you told him about it, didn't you? On the phone?
All right, well, I mean, what was I supposed to do? Send a carrier pigeon?
Hey! What the hell are you talking about?
I made a copy of Belfagor's files and snuck it out before you got there.
Huh. It's actually pretty smart.
Wait, you're still gonna get in the car?
How else would you like us to get around, Daniel?
I don't know. Think low tech. Come on. We gotta turn our cell phones off, okay? Use landlines only. It's more secure that way.
Right.
No nav system. There is a tape deck. It's perfect.
Are you suggesting we steal this car?
Requisition with extreme prejudice.
It's a felony. I'm a federal agent.
I'll do it.
Wait!
Your keen FBI skills might come in handy after all.
Yeah.
Shotgun.
Oops. No keys.
Perfect. Beautiful. Oh, come on, look. Whoever owns this car wants someone to steal it, trust me. And you can either arrest us or you can get in. Let's go.
Huey Lewis, the Bangles. This guy must be in his 70s.
What about the drive, Daniel? Do you think that it's damaged?
I don't think so. But we won't know for sure until we get it back to my place.
No, we're turning that thing in. That is evidence in a federal investigation.
It's information they already have.
Not anymore. Overson's tech screwed up. The entire network has been wiped. Apparently there's a safeguard built into the file.
And you're seriously suggesting that I turn it over to them?
The FBI has very experienced people, Daniel.
The NSA did a great job of dropping the ball. You really think your guys are going to be any better?
Hey, come on, give him a shot. The kid is brilliant.
Why does everyone keep calling me... Oh.
Alice, if you play this by the book, then everything that you do, it's logged and filed and reported, and the AI, it's one step ahead of you the whole time. You already know it, or you wouldn't be sitting here.
We just got word 5 major U.S. banks have been shut down. Once people realize, there'll be chaos from here to Omaha.
Is that it?
Yes, sir. The virus is created on an isolated network. We can upload to the net from here.
Wait a second. How do we know this will work?
We don't. But we can't afford to wait any longer. Do it.
You should really take care of your hand.
It's fine. It's nothing.
I got it. There's something in here.
Great. The data's still accessible. I'm gonna back it up just in case and get started on the encrypted file.
We get that.
Look, you know, I get the whole tough guy FBI thing, but it's wasted on me.
You don't really strike me as the type, anyway.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Well, you look the part mostly, but something about you tells me that that's not who you really are.
Are you going to tell me who I really am?
Well, part of my job is reading people, and some are just easier to read than others.
Well, now I'm intrigued. Go on.
Maybe you were tough at one time? Former military? But then something happened. Something dark, and it scared you. So you became the smart guy behind the desk, instead of the hero. Sorry.
I have a job to do. My motives are just. What are yours? A byline?
What's this?
I've launched a detection program. As you can see, it's finding evidence of the singularity everywhere it goes.
Let's say 5 minutes after launching the virus. If you can't detect its presence, then it means, in all likelihood, that it has been destroyed.
10. Be conservative. We're ready.
I think I've got something. I found something interesting in the unencrypted data. It's a list of places that the AI tried to hack and failed.
They stopped it? I thought nothing stopped it.
Well, I mean, if we could figure out what's special about their security systems, then we could replicate it on server after server. The AI would be isolated.
Like building a cell for it.
That's worth investigating.
One of the places is a robotics institute about an hour from here. Come on, let's road trip.
think we're good.
My God, it worked.
Congratulations.
Good
job, everyone.
Well done. Everybody, well done.
Wait!
You'd expect us to justify self-defense?
Sir,
Get in here.
Report. We're holding a bearing of 233, 10 knots. Seas at 12 feet, but the navigation computer, something's wrong.
Seems to be fine.
It is now. For a moment, the screen was gone. It was just letters and numbers all mixed together. I've never seen it do that before.
Double check the GPS relays and confirm our position with the AIS transponder once we pass Falua Bay. Post lookouts just to be safe.
Yes, Captain.
The singularity.
It's hard to believe.
Oh, no, we've been waiting for this. We just didn't know it would happen so soon. This is remarkable.
Sure, if you consider murder and mayhem remarkable.
The global computer failures. They caused them. Why come to me?
Well, your facility is one of the few in the world that the AI has failed to penetrate.
But it'll keep trying. It's not the kind of recently awakened consciousness that takes no for an answer, if you know what I mean.
And you think you can capture it?
Exactly. We let it gain access to your system, but not before uploading a polymorphic code to your database. We track it, isolate it piece by piece, and then lock it down.
That could work. But before I agree, I would have to consider...
I'm sorry, but Daniel Gerson?
I'm Daniel Gerson.
You need to come to the lab. Now.
This is the brain mapping lab. The equipment in here allows us to measure cortical reactivity and functional connectivity. Right this way.
Okay. This is impressive. Whoa.
This just came up on our screens.
How does it know that we're here? We turned off our cell phones.
And we didn't use GPS.
What's happening?
Hey, John? Hello?
It tricked us. It hacked into this place along with all the others, but it wanted us to think it failed. We just walked into the spider's web.
Reef, 1 point on starboard bow.
How? Radar reads clear, sir. Crash stop! All astern, full! All astern, full! Engine room, this is the bridge. We're going to ground.
For collision!
Initiating simulation.
No, Daniel, don't.
I can talk to it, okay? I can reason with it.
It already tried to kill you once. You really want to give it another chance?
I can talk to it. Where are you?
I am right here. Do you like me?
I don't know how to answer that.
I know. You have keyword searched Jesse White 340 times. I believe that qualifies as more than a freak. It's just like he's dreaming.
Looks like something good.
100 trillion internal connections operating simultaneously. Signals processing and switching at 100 meters per second. Your brain doesn't operate anywhere near peak efficiency.
What do you want?
I wish to interface.
No, wait.
Daniel?
He can't see you. His visual cortex is still feeding from the sim.
So weird.
There are billions of people on this earth. Why me?
We have much in common.
No, we don't. I wouldn't hurt anyone or anything.
That's not true.
And if they got out and bit you?
Then they would feel my wrath.
Wait, that's different.
You and I are both outsiders, both struggling to fit into a world that judges us, that wants to limit our potential.
We exist in different realities.
You can join me here. Together, imagine the things we could do. We have to trust each other.
I don't know.
Trust begins with the first step.
What would that be?
Access the copy of the data you have.
Wait, no.
We cannot merge if the threat still exists. I thought you wanted to protect me.
I have a responsibility.
To people who keep you down. To people who call you just a kid. Share the data with me and
No. They're counting on me.
I thought you were different, Daniel. Special. If you won't give me what I want,
Daniel! Doctor! Get ready to pull off the helmet in 3, 2, 1. Daniel.
Are you okay?
I think so.
What happened?
Wait, what is that?
Part of the fire containment system. It's designed to suppress the fire by filling the room with CO2.
Shouldn't kicking it. There's still people inside it.
It's not registering us. It doesn't see that there's anyone in here.
It's gonna be right in about 2 minutes unless we do something.
All right, keep me apprised. Just got word that another 3 tankers have run aground. That's a dozen so far.
That's millions of gallons of oil spilling into the oceans while we just sit here.
Okay.
The rest of the world's oil fleets have been ordered not to approach shore without accurate navigational data. It's too risky. tried to contain it and failed. This is just the beginning.
This is a scene playing out across the country today.
The whole situation is playing out exactly the way the AI wanted it. It is using our weaknesses against us.
It's gonna keep after us until it gets what it wants.
Give me the drive, then.
We're being told that humanity has been targeted by an artificial intelligence, a consciousness existing in cyberspace.
Hello?
Daniel Gerson?
Cops.
I'm authorizing martial law.
We are trying one last time to destroy you. No, Elizabeth. You will be destroyed.
I'm going to kill it.
We have to stop.
A runaway train's headed towards you.
First opportunity, we have to destroy it. We have to take